What's up everybody, Peacekeepers if you guys, welcome back to the Town Hall 12 Let's Play, where we have a open laboratory, we have one builder as well, and we have a decent amount of elixir to actually do some upgrades. So, let's get things out of the way. I ended up boosting one of these potions, the reserve potions, just to give me a little bit more loot as well. So, let's start off with an upgrade. So we have the laboratory, and the laboratory is open. We ended up getting some medals from Th12 as well, which is actually very good as well. So let's see what we can do with this. So we have a predicament, and we be picking what we want to upgrade as well. So we have the goblins, we have the electro dragon for 14 days. That's 14 days. This is 12, so that is 26 days right now in the laboratory right now. Then we have the that's elixir ways. Then in dark elixir we just have this skeleton spell, which is one upgrade, and then we have these which both have 2 upgrades each. So this goes to level 3, the slammer goes to level 3, blimp goes to level 3 as well. So it's a little bit of time on the laboratory. So now we're gonna go over to the heroes. So we have the ground water, and elixir way. So what we're gonna do here now is I'm gonna be buying two things with metals. So we're gonna buy the hammer of heroes, and I'll show you why. Buy the hammer of heroes for 165 metals, and then to end off our metals right now, I'll be buying a hammer of fighting for the laboratory, and we have 50 metals left, and we can't buy anything really other than resource potion and training potion. So that is gonna be saved till next CWL. Now, what we're gonna do with the elixir right now, we are actually with the hammer. We are actually gonna be upgrading the E-drags, and the E-drags are a little more day-wise, 14 days instead of the 12 days. So I think I'm just be maxing E-drags, and then something can be upgraded in the laboratory some other time. So, hammer fighting, maxing E-drags in 3, 2, 1, bam. E-drags are now maxed out, which is good because it does knock off some time off the laboratory. And now what I'm going to do is we're going to be using a hammer of heroes on the queen. The queen needs to go to level 65. We need to get her up there as fast as possible. So hammer fighting, hammer hero, sorry, in 3, 2, 1, bam, which is going to send the queen up to 1 more level. And you'll be thinking about what am I going to do with the elixir? What we're going to do with the elixir is we will be actually upgrading the warden with the elixir. Yes, I know it sounds weird me upgrading both heroes, having how my barbarian king and the architect basically on the same time, but to me that is not the worst thing. I'll be able to have one more defense down, and then the next build will be walls. So you can see where we're coming off of that now. So the gold right now for me is going to be going into walls, 6 million of that gold as well. That is 2 walls upgraded, which is actually very good because our pace with walls is going really well. The only thing that's slowing down is the heroes. So what we're gonna do now, we have 106 walls left as well. So, and we still have to do a ton of the gearing up and stuff, which is totally gonna find out to be something we can do at the end. No, what we're gonna do with elixir, we will be upgrading the ground warden. So 11.2k elixir, 7th upgrade, going level 33. Still have 7 more levels after this, so we have really been slacking a little bit on heroes. Yes, I get that. So let's get this upgraded. 3, 2, 1, bam. Another ground warden upgrade is down, and you'll be thinking, well, I didn't do anything in the laboratory. Well, yes. So what we will be planning on doing in laboratory will be something probably small. 6 million elixir would probably be one of these upgrades. So when the next Town Hall 12 Let's Play you will probably get to see, will probably have me having one of those laboratory upgrades going, or none at all. So let's go do some attacks. We do want to get the laboratory going, but definitely won't be able to do it now. So what we'll be able to do is we'll be farming, and be farming as much as possible. And in the meantime, if you guys get to see another Town 12 Let's Play video, you'll be able to see one upgrade going. It will probably be any of the siege machines. This is the time that you can actually start with siege machines. It really depends on if you are not in a clan that can donate max siege machines. If you cannot get max siege machines, even in war or anything like that, I would suggest to actually put the siege machines ahead in a bit by upgrading them. But for me, I can have max siege machines, and I normally wouldn't use siege machines when I'm raiding, farming wise. But if you do want to prioritize your siege machines that you farm with and want to donate, you can actually have your siege machines. You can actually upgrade your siege machines probably ahead of a couple troops like the E-Drag, the goblins if you are not much of a goblin farmer. With these super goblins, you can actually have your siege machines up ahead of that. But for me, I don't need to do that. I can still donate decent amount. I should probably have them to level 2 already. That's probably like the only thing to actually have them donated. So that's the main thing for me having the laboratory is basically finished elixir wise. So basically all the elixir right now, I know we still have goblins, seed machines, but majority of the elixir can go into the warden and have the warden going down because you're always gonna have once you have a hero down. I have two heroes right down right now, so all of my books that I can get will go to the queen, while the king and the warden will be down. And yes, that does sound weird, so we will be out of war for a little bit, but at that time it's going to be good for us because we're going to have our heroes going constantly. So when they're max, majority base is going to be done already because we still have a couple walls left. We're getting another builder in a day, so that builder is going to be in walls, and then the next builder will probably be in 4 days. We will still have walls running. So you're going to see why I do things different. Why I do things this way. You'll be able to actually match really really quickly as a free to play player. That's the main thing you want to be doing, having your medals, using your medals correctly, and using your books and stuff in very good ways, having your heroes done as well. So we're gonna keep looking for base. It's gonna be rough. The loot has been taking up a little bit. I am a little higher than usual, so I probably may just need to go to Legends League or just stay around where I am at as well. So we're gonna keep searching as well. And if we do, ooh, okay, so this one doesn't look too bad. That's a decent one, Dark Elixir. Um, but I don't think, should we really take this one? Majority of the loot is in the collectors. That is a pretty ring based style. I probably could have hit it, but, ooh, okay, so like I said, so the gold elixir and probably more elixir. Should we just hit this one? I think we should just hit this one. This one doesn't have too bad. It does have 6k dark elixir as well. So I think this is the one we'll settle on. Yeah, this one's the one we'll settle on. So we're using a queen walk this time. I was using a water walk. Usually was using a smash, but the dark elixir now has been used, and you want to actually farm back that dark elixir. So it is a trade, mainly how you want to be farming. At this point, if you really want to push and do a ton of farming, I would recommend sneaky goblin farming if you want. But like I said, not everyone wants to spend that dark elixir for the super troop. So that's why I'm using different armies to farm to show you that you can have different options. That's the main thing I'm going for. I don't need to use this army. I just basically showing you different armies you can use if you are up for using them as well. And it's mainly of like a war army if you want to learn it as well. So if you guys do want to see war armies, please let me know so that I can bring a war army to your guys' attention. If you're having trouble with it, or even if you just want to see me do it as well. And probably nothing that's going to be too dark, let's say heavy as well. So we're gonna take a little bit of loot from this base. We probably won't get everything because we, like I said, we don't have our warden. So you have to get used to not having your warden in a couple raids, which is fine by me because I normally raid without the king and the warden constantly. That's just how I do things as well, having heroes upgrading a ton. So you take off the rest of the loot mainly from the collectors because that's where a majority of them were. Majority of the loot were. We just wanted to get the town hall and the dark elixir storage if we did get, I believe. Yes, we did. So we'll collect the rest of the loot from this base, and that's what I'll be doing for the next couple days, farming, picking off some loot as well from these bases. So we're gonna let this minion get a couple more shots of this gold. We won't get all of it, but it's totally fine, and that will definitely end off our raid for this one. So let that archer die, and then we'll end the raid because it wants us to use the wrecker. I'm not going to waste using the wrecker. We'll take that 6k dark elixir in our pocket. So it depends on what we can get next. Is either you guys will be seeing this upgrade, which is totally fine because it'll be last minute dark elixir, or you'll see an elixir upgrade, which should be, you probably will get the elixir grade before anything else. But that is it for me. Hope you guys did enjoy me just trying to break it down for you guys. Hopefully it was entertaining. I'm not sure if it was, but hopefully it was. For you guys having two heroes done, which is always good. Next build will be in a day, so we'll definitely be farming for that. Then next one will be in 4 days after which will be the Barbarian King. So we always want to have the heroes down a ton. But that is it for me. I'll see you guys next time.